Good evening. Welcome to another special Tuesday stream because I also have weekend commitments this week. So we're going to return to an old favorite of mine. I guess it's not that old. It came out that long ago. Anyways, this is 20 minutes till dawn, if you've not heard it before. It's like a twin stick shooter, top down with survival and roguelike elements to it. Where you fend off an eldritch horde. The goal is right in the title: survive 20 minutes, dawn comes, you win. They've updated this game a few times since I last played it. I think they added like a wind abilities tree, reworked summons a bit, added some other summons. I think oh yeah, right, the deer character. I forgot. They also added a character that can transform into a deer. See here, they also reworked the UI, thankfully. It's starting to get a little crowded trying to drag this thing around here, especially since the mouse UI is kind of wonky. Frequently went to the controller to try to get it in here. In any case, Dasher is the character talking about here. After every 25 enemies killed, you temporarily transform into a deer. You're invincible, and you can charge into enemies to deal massive damage to them. And the damage just goes up with summon damage and move speed. Sounds like a fun combo. You can definitely guess the kind of build Dasher wants. Also, Dasher. We're gonna need like another 9 characters now with each of the other reindeer names, right? You need Rudolph, Dancer, Prancer, Common Vixen, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Dancer. Did I say Dancer? Well, yeah, you get the idea. Anyways. Also redid the weapons. That said, they haven't added any new weapons. You still got your repertoire here. Still missing Darkness 15 with the flame cannon and the grenade launcher. Don't know if I want to try that tonight. I think I'll just stick with all reliable dual SMGs. That's what I usually go with. Oh, let's check the rune loadout real quick. You want summon move speed. We should probably pick runes that are conductive to that build. Like power, bullet damage, and summon damage plus 2%. And why not close combats? If we're going to be running into enemies, seems like this would be handy. Also means vision range would be a good idea to pick up. This one's always fun. Although since Dash only has 2 HP, that means Dash is going to become one hit point wonder, at least temporarily. Gotta be real good. Always pick Cadence out of those 3. Oh hey, that synergizes with this one. Vision range and picket range 3% plus per rank. Why not this one? Since it'll just make deer form even deer-ear. Blessing, yeah, that works too. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Time to live up to the stream title's name. We're gonna dash through the snow in a one person open sleigh. We're gonna open sleigh in this forest. Be very quiet. I'm hunting. Huh. I could have sworn I picked forest. Did I mess up? Oh well. Doesn't matter. I think I can manage with this. Oh, right. It's a good thing I picked up the shield. Alright. Do I want to pick up? Oh, right, summons. Summons or vision range. Well, definitely summons. Yeah, gotta focus on deer form. Vision range is secondary. Oh, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Holy cow. Look at that, 171. Just smack into them, they just die. Dragon egg. Yep, definitely going with that. Not even have to think for that one. Ooh. Ooh, very nice of them to let you know when deer form's about to expire so you can get yourself to the same spot. But holy cow. It's only 25 enemies? Man. As long as I you know, keep up the killing rate, means I'll be able to clear out large swaths of enemies. Ow. Of course, as provided I'm good at not dying. Okay, well. I'm warming up. I'm shaking off the rust. That was a practice run, so we're gonna go ahead and try standard mode, and there, I clicked on forest. Now, please let me go to the forest. Ah, good, we're in the forest. Yeah, I've always liked automatic weapons in any of the games I played that usually has some sort of guns. I don't know. I guess I just like being able to fire in the direction, and maybe if I don't like nail every shot, I might be able to nail some of the shots and you know, get them that way. Oh wow, I forgot. I didn't realize they added a dodge tree as well. I forgot about that. So wow, this is like turning into Payday 2 a little bit. The dark pulsing beat fits so well with the darkness. I know, right? I kind of like this almost monochrome style they have here. Right, everything, it's only like shades of gray and red, which completely fits the mood of the game. Also, hello, Molecular Shadow Fox. Glad you could stop in. I'm gonna pick Ghost Friend, since Dasher wants summon damage. Okay, my quick take out of right now is that summon damage is kind of busted. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing well. Week has started off okay. It's been pretty calm, so I guess that's pretty okay as far as things are concerned. You have here. Ooh, I forgot they also added soul hearts, right? The other roguelite conventions, like over health. You have temp health that kind of lets you go over your limit. But I think for my build, I want to pick this summon tree, right? You have this summon boost. Oh, it's all attack speed though. Oh man. So how have you been, Shadow Fox? How has your week treated you so far? Oh, it's about to expire, so gotta back off. I wonder if the game like puts you back into your previous ammo state, or if or they just make you reload after you transform from a deer. Ooh, look at that! Didn't take long. Already back into it. Oh, so we had attack speed, and now we have summon damage. This one definitely gonna pick. Pretty good thus far, thanks. Been taking it easy today because it's my day off. Ah, that's a good feel. Yeah. Man, I just love it when you get to not work on days when you're usually supposed to work. It's just a different feel to it, right? When you got your usual off days, it's like, yeah, you've grown used to it, but it's like an off day, like, oh, I have all this time now. What do I want to do with it? Oh yeah, you can do as you will, right? Relax or do something else that you've always wanted to do. It's all good. Ooh, about to untransform. Okay. So I had to kick it old school and revisit Pokemon Black. Ooh, Black! You know, out of all the Pokemon games I've played, I've not played Black White, even though people have said like the story is probably one of the best in the Pokemon series. Definitely read about the plot, the overarching plot, and yeah, I would want to at least try it out. I think I have like a copy of Black or White somewhere in my stuff, but yeah, I would have to dig out my 3DS to play it. Black and White and Black and White 2 are both my faves out of all the games. Yeah, that was the other daring thing they did, right? Instead of like a third version, they just made a full-on sequel. Like, yeah, have a little time passage. You know, some things are familiar, some things are different. It's kind of neat to see the progression of time, as it were. Even though when compared to the Black-White Pro tags, the Black-White 2 Pro tags are perhaps more fitting to convention. I guess the Black-White 2 female Pro tag kind of got a bump in popularity thanks to Masters. I think that was like the gen in which the sprite work was kind of at the best too. Like you had some really lively animations and such there. Not to mention all the risks they took as well. I saw things about the was it the rotation battles and the triple battles. Thank God for cheats, so I can have my ultimate Pokemon team. Ah, yeah. I get that feel sometimes. Sometimes you just want to haul through that game and leave a trail of destruction in your wake. These days, I'm of the mind. It's like, you know, if you're playing single player and you wanna perhaps change up the game in a way that'll make it more enjoyable for you. You're like, yeah, have at it. You know, if it's fun for you, that's fine. As long as, you know, it only affects you, which in this case I imagine it would. No finer way to cause chaos than to bring out Zekrom from a Master Ball. Yeah, that always amused me. It's like these kids, probably no older than like early teens, just they're letting them loose in the world with all these creatures. It can cause all sorts of crazy destruction, up to the point where, you know, you got the mythical monsters that are all super legendary and stuff, and all defeated by a kid who beats them down. I've said that for a long time. Bad parenting. Yeah, right. It's like, man, they're supposed to be 10 of the world. Kid who's been 10 since 1997. Yeah. Took them, what, 30, 40 years to finally decide, yeah, my tale's over. We're done. We're gonna finally shift views to another character. Yeah, I, like so many other people, when I read the news that Ash Ketchum finally won a tournament, I'm like, oh man, this time's been long overdue. It's about time. Oh man, what should I pick? Should I boost my Ghost Friend or should I boost my Magic Scythe? Nice to revisit Series 1 in the anime and see how much the character models have changed over the years. Yeah. I think it's like kind of like anime in general, right? It's like just to see the evolution of the styles, right? I still remember watching old 90s anime just being surprised at the proportions of eye to face. It's changed. In addition to, like, you know, the eye style that was like popular at the time. You can definitely tell style has it has morphed over the years. Should I pick? I get Ghost Friend, some Burn, or should I get Shadow Blade? Some Curse. Which one was it better here? Bullet damage plus 10%. Or one additional projectile. I'm gonna go with Ghost Wizard. Late 80s to early 90s anime is still a joy to look at. Yeah, definitely agree with that. Like a time capsule. Ooh, I forgot I was in deer form. I was wondering, like, wait, why am I not shooting? I'm like, all right, I'm a deer. I'm supposed to be smacking enemies with my antlers. And the rest of my body, for that matter. But the antlers more so, because you know. You've seen antlers? Those things are pointy. Imagine you don't want to be on the wrong end of that. Like, holy crap. Ooh, summons a deer friend that deals 50% of your deer form's damage. Is that like another summon? Yeah, look at it go. Oh my. Just have another deer just running interference. Okay. What do I get now? Wind Cutter. Move speed or best friends. Ghost friends attack speed. Or I could get Thunder Spawns. Summons have a 30% chance to call down lightning for extra damage. Let's continue boosting Ghost Friend here, why don't we? Back into it. Man, I'm a little annoyed that I'm not getting Dragon. Oh my god. That said, still 16 minutes in, so plenty of time for the dragon to hatch and help me wreak havoc upon this crowd. I'm definitely gonna get Thunder Spawns. Yeah, we're gonna go, might as well go full summon. Unless I get move speed, then I'll pick move speed. Ah, whew! Managed to hit that other enemy in time. I forget what game I was playing, but it felt like I was just missing the timing in that game a lot, so kind of nice that I'm not quite whiffing as hard here. I think it might have been Disc Room. Yeah. So that's a game I've just been playing in my own time. It's like Disc Room is like a sort of a survival top-down sort of adventure puzzle. It's a very interesting game with a very simple premise. You're like in a room, there's a bunch of discs, and you just have to meet the objective, which like 90% of the time is to survive a certain amount of time, but they switch it up in ways that's like pretty interesting, and yeah, I do enjoy it. Ooh. Your 500th enemy killed by a summon drops a healing item. Sounds intriguing. I've not heard of that one. Yeah. I'd say it's you can get it on Game Pass, but I know they also have it on Steam, and I don't know if it's on anything else, but if it were on Switch or PlayStation, I would not be surprised. Oh wait, Dragon Egg. I almost missed the Dragon Egg. Gotta get the Dragon Egg. So at 12 minutes, you're gonna see some serious stuff. Or to put it in Pop Team Epic terms, your motherfucking life will end in 3 minutes. Up, it's time. Here we go, deer fight! Holy cow. Of course, now I'm in danger. Because this boss is like ultra dangerous, especially on a high darkness level where frequency of attacks comes up, so you're just like, oh man, things almost always charging at you, but wow. Okay, I'm starting to think Dasher might be like a little bit busted. My goodness. Let's see, what should I pick here? Man, they all suck. Guess I'll go with this one because there's no disadvantage to it, and I do have a lightning augment, and I believe the ghost has a fire? I think there's like another fire proc thing in the tree, so this at least has no drawbacks to it. The only drawback is that it might not help if you're not doing an elemental build, which is like whatever. Yeah, we'll get this one too. I love ramp up abilities like this. 8 damage every 60 seconds. You imagine after a while, the dragon, once it hatches, is going to be just like massively powerful, and that all that summon damage is also going to go to deer form, which makes the deer form even more obscene than it already is. Like, I'm not even getting a chance to run to them. My ghost is just like vaporizing them from afar. It's like a little stream of small fry like these, no issue. No problemo. Everything just falls. Just to cue that drowning pool song. Reminds me a lot of that demon one you played recently, the one with the massive hordes of orcs and stuff. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what that game was. It's of orcs. Oh. What was that one? Sorry. Streamer brain. What should I pick here? Forget the name, but it has huge skeletons. Orcs and skeletons. I'm trying to remember what had orcs and skeletons. Maybe I'll try to look it up after this run, and then we can figure it out from there. Oh, you got projectiles now. Probably deer form's weakness. Oh wait, no, they said deer form was invincible, so never mind. Bottom would rise up, preventing you from going down. Was that? Oh, are you talking about vampire survivors? I think that game does have a stage. That said, doesn't exactly have orcs, at least if I remember. That's the one. Oh, right, yeah, because of Moonspell. Yeah, Moonspell had the Oni and the skeleton and the drowners. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Oh, okay. Glad we got that. Glad we got that squared away. Magic spears. This is one of the other things they added in the update. Spears that actually actually more damaging when you have HP. So now it's like yeah. We'll get this one actually. Summon attack speed plus 20%. Spears, unfortunately, won't be helpful because Dasher only has 2 HP, so not gonna hurt as much as, say, the Ghost, the Dragon, and the Scythe that I have right now. Oh, I forgot again. I forgot I was in deer form. I should have been smacking into the Wow, we're right back into it. It's like not even 3 seconds in regular form, human form. Oh, we're going back. Probably don't even need to shoot. I just just walk around and wait for my summons to get the requisite number of kills and then just go nuts. Here we go. Here's our wind tree. Arrow magic. Shooting out your last ammo, also shoot out a gale of wind. Gale deals 10 damage every 0.5 seconds. Must be a slow-moving tornado then. Ooh, as move speed, that might be worth picking up. But we'll get regular move speed because that just comes right away. Immediate benefit to my deer's damage. Nope. I get the feeling that Dasher's probably gonna get nerfed at some point. This almost feels illegal. But hey, that's what early access is for, right? You gotta iron out the kinks in the game. Try to smooth things out. Ooh, definitely get this one. Bullet steel damage equal to 10% of the dragon's damage. So our bullets will slowly go up in effectiveness over time. Oh yeah, and my dragon's hatch now. Fantastic. So that means everything will die even faster. Boom. I mentioned this is like the hardest darkness level that's out currently. Darkness 15. I'm kind of cutting through these enemies like butter. Ah, there we go. Attack speed. This is the other one I want. And we have 11 minutes left, and Dragon's gonna just gain more attack speed every minute. That means towards the end, it's just gonna be firing off fireballs left and right. What should I pick up now? Yeah, why not this one? Wish I could get Feed the Beast, unless I already have that. Just a screen full of effects. Yeah, that's how... Seems like that's where these games usually lead, right? And we already saw it with games like Vampire Survivors. Yeah, you get your 6 weapons, you evolve them, get your miscellaneous other stuff, and it's just like, yeah, it's just things going off everywhere. And like, ah, yes. Don't need to worry about what's happening, just imagine just everything's freaking dying. Summons have a 15% chance on hit to instantly kill an enemy. Oh man, does not affect boss enemies, of course. Well, too bad it couldn't have, like, say, done a lesser effect. So it was like, yeah, bosses only lose, like, 0.5% HP instead or something like that. Ah, well. I always love those sorts of abilities. They're, like, super duper powerful, but they have to add in a clause. It's like, yeah, bosses are going to be affected less by this because otherwise they would just be absolute pushovers if we didn't change it at all. Right, like the Ice Mage tree in this game, where they have the freeze and the other one that kind of chunks the enemy's HP whenever they get frozen. It's like regular enemies, so they get they're frozen for 3 seconds. They lose 15% of their HP when they're frozen. Bosses, however, they're only frozen for 0.3 seconds. They only lose 1% of their HP when they're frozen. Yeah, you still get some big HP chunking on them, but it's still gonna be less than on regular enemies, even if you're being consistent. Part of me wants them to just add some way to some way to add like ice properties just to have the trifecta, though my guess is, you know, just having enemies just frozen and also having ice bullets would probably make the game like super duper easy. It's a given that bosses have to be OP beyond belief. Yeah, you gotta give them some measure of challenge. Though, I will concede that it does get annoying when, you know, boss has like things that, like, you know, shut down whatever your current build provides. Like, you know, like, you know, your current character or, you know, current party setup is all about dealing ailments, and you know, bosses are just immune to ailments. Just like, oh yeah, well, great. What am I gonna do now? Or, you know, your character is spec towards you know, non-combat, and the boss is just like all combat, no chance to try to talk him down. Like, well, what now? Guess I'm just gonna have to play with deliberately inferior setup. I think that was like a criticism of Deus Ex Human Revolution, right? The original version had like the boss battles that you could only fight. There was like no alternative paths through them. And so they had to like patch in sort of an alternative way for you to defeat them if, you know, you didn't go for a pure combat build, like I guess they were expecting people to do. The cursed rotted great wood tree in Dark Souls comes to mind. Yeah, what was it? Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1, like, allowed people to go for like super poise heavy builds that like just let you shrug off enemy hits and stuff, and they kept nerfing poise in like each subsequent game. I'm just pushing this thing around, just massive damage. Yeah, we'll go with this. More move speed, which makes deer form even more deer. Just going maximum deer, baby. This is almost comical with just how much I'm just annihilating the crowd here. Whoa, so you get character size is bigger, but as a trade-off you do get more move speed and more summon damage. And I have to admit, character size might actually be better for this build, you know, considering the whole point is to run into enemies. If you're big, you get to run into even more enemies. Trade-off is, of course, you have a gigantic hitbox, so you gotta be extra careful with how you dodge things. That's why I do like that they give you the option if you want to just leave an upgrade, right? It's like, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. You can just walk away, just not worry about it. Oh right, they also like changed the thing that happens when you get hit. So it's like before, if you got hit, you kind of got knocked around, which, you know, could end up with a chain effect. Even if they gave you, like, you know, a brief window of invincibility, you might like end up pinballing between a bunch of enemies and find your HP getting like vaporized in short order. And now what happens is, like, if you get hit, you get like a little mini shockwave that comes out and just you know, blows the enemies away, give you a little breathing room. I think it probably works a lot better for a game like this. Should I go with the vision range? I probably should. I think one of my runes kind of has that, where I deal increased damage to enemies within my vision range. I guess the one weakness of Dasher is human form, amusingly enough. Like, yeah, depending on how you go, those bullets late in the run are going to hit like foam pellets, so you're kind of in a precarious situation. You just have to hope that you know, your summons are up to snuff here, are able to mow down another 25 before where you can jump back in deer form and just lay waste. Boy, maybe I should try to give this character a run with the remaining 2 weapons I haven't completed Darkness 15 with yet. I feel like weapon hardly matters for this character. Well, the grenade launcher will definitely require a bit of finesse to you know, work around, but I feel like with the flame cannon I could probably do okay, since like 90% of Dash's effectiveness is through deer form. Yep, never been a fan of knockback from enemies in game, especially on platformers. Especially on platformers. Yeah, flashbacks to like NES Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden. You know, you get smacked and you're just like inexorably just tossed back, which, you know, you might get tossed into a pit or off some stairs and like, well, that was fun. Goes Divine Blessing here. Even more move speed, which means even more damage. At this point, it's basically just like, yeah, wait for deer form to come back and then just go lay waste. Run into as many enemies as you can before deer form expires. Maybe throw out some token bullets. Try to soften them up for your summons to annihilate them. Oop, got to pop off there. This reminded of the G.I. Joe PSA. Holy cow, I'm going so fast! Ah, fuck, will be saved for when I actually run into an enemy. Getting the upgrade that boosts my my bullet damage, or a certain percentage of my dragon damage, probably helps offset the scaling of the horde a little bit. Guess we might as well get spears. It's a summon. It'll at least benefit from all the summon upgrades, so won't hit as hard as everything else, but you know, it'll still a little extra damage. Oh, it is time. Amusingly off the more manageable boss. Alright, just need deer form to pop off so I can ram into this thing with extreme prejudice. Oh, it's out of the arena. Wait for it to come back in. I'll just smack everything else in the meantime. Another thing I also like is when you know, games kind of let you know where an enemy's attack will happen. It's like, all right, gives you a little time to prepare, a little time to kind of, you know, move out of the way or react accordingly. And oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, this is where 50% size might start becoming a liability. We're in this cramped arena, a little space, less space to maneuver. Wow. Fought it for so long that the electric cage disappeared. Oh boy. I can see you're popping off. That said, now with the electric cage gone, I can just run into you. I can just smack you down with extreme prejudice. Oh, what should I go here? Scythe mastery. Make the scythe even scythier. I was gonna say, does this boss have like an enraged state? It does feel like it has an enraged state. That said, how much HP do you have? My god. I feel like I've like run into you like several times now. Woo! Every time I think about to get overruns, like, nope, deer form has come to save the day. Hey, look at that. Well done. Alright. Give you times to get things ready before you go ham. Exactly. I should probably go for this one, right? Since my gun is not that important at this point, we'll make the summons even summonier. That said, for this game at least, once you've kind of cleared out the final few bosses, it's all downhill from there. You've pretty much you've just about got the run in the bag there. Yeah, I wasn't even done reloading. Boom! Let's see what the final dasher upgrade is. Hailbringer. When in deer form, automatically shoot out snowballs that deal 25% of your deer form's damage. Yeah! Of course. That's like DPS. Why would I not take that? Summon mastery. Yeah, less bullet damage, but who cares? My summons are going to become even more powerful. Of course, we got the return of the small fry for just buttloads of experience. Yeah, look at my dragon. It's just raining fiery death everywhere. Of course, my other pals are pulling their weight as well. Just annihilating the crew here. Oh, when did I pick up a magic lens? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll get. Wait, no, that won't matter because I'm not focusing on that. Okay, maybe Pyromage, I guess. I don't know. Oh wait, I forgot. I wasn't in deer form. I almost made a mistake there. I was not in deer form. I was about to lose an HP. Thankfully, I transformed right before that happened. Woo! Thanks. Thank you, Lady Luck. All right, 2 minutes to go. Yeah, I don't even have like a chance to, you know, fire my gun. It's just like, yeah, gonna just keep going. Might as well get that every 400 enemy killed by a summon drops a soul heart. Not that it matters. Probably not going to get 400 kills before this run is over. But hey, it's not like we're not like we're hurting at the moment. We've got a pretty good build going on here. I think I just got real lucky. I was just like, got most of the skills I needed when I needed them. Dragon especially. Dragon is like one of those things where if you get it early enough in a run, you know, you get the right upgrades early enough, you pretty much got a monster on your hands that can just, again, rains fireballs like there's no tomorrow. Guess we'll go with sight magic. Alright, we're about to hit the 1 minute mark. I'm feeling pretty good right now. No shield, but I can take one hit. Oh, wait, no, it's darkness 15, so... no, I can't take one hit. One hit and it's all over, because darkness 15 has it so that enemies deal double damage in the last 5 minutes. Oh, wait, there's a shield. Okay, I can take one hit now. But yeah, enemies deal double damage in the last 5 minutes, so... You know, you can't rest on your laurels even when the run is almost done, because it's gonna end up costing you. This might as well go with intense burn. That'll actually synergize nicely with the dragon, because you know, the dragon shoots fire, so it means the burn is gonna hurt even more. They like to keep you on your toes, yeah. This game early on especially, I feel like does have a special intensity to it, right? And yeah, Dasher is just like easy mode, but when you're playing as the other characters, you definitely feel that tension. I don't know how else to put it, right? It's like when you got the enemy swarming down on you, and you're like a hair's breadth of, hey, look at that, boom! Dasher joins the Darkness 15 Club. Alright. Okay, we're turn to the menu here. What else can we do here? I will try Haster again. Like I tried him last time, and I was like, I remember trying this character like a bunch of times. I was just like, I kept getting rocked, even though I was picking dual SMGs. We'll play Darkness 15 as usual. Wonder if I should probably go with a summon build for Haster as well. I think I will. Summons seem kinda nuts right now. Since it's like weapon independent, I probably should have picked like a flame cannon or something as well. Oh, I forget. I think... Was it the Haster's perk actually, summons a tentacle every few shots, so... Maybe like ammo and fire rate would probably be better. And reload speed, of course. I wonder if I should go for elemental instead. No. Given the way summons are at the moment. Oh, wait, I could pick rapid fire, though. Could pick rapid fire. At least that. It would be more helpful, because unlike Dasher, I saw that it does plus 30 damage, that tentacle. Yeah. It's like a little extra DPS on top of your DPS. Works well enough for what it is. Guess we'll go with light bullets. Max ammo +1, bullet speed +15%. Haster's all about the tentacles. Might as well make more tentacles come out. Just need like a reload speed perk to come up soon. Ooh, rubber bullets. Maybe I should get that. get that. 10% less bullet damage, but in exchange, your bullets get to bounce off enemies, so I consider that an acceptable trade-off. At the very least, I can understand why things like piercing and projectile bounce abilities usually come with a damage reduction, because overall it's like a damage boost to crowds when you think about it, and you know, you want to at least try to make sure it doesn't spiral out of control too fast. That said, I'm like absolutely befrit of summons this run. Should probably get haste, because haste will allow me to get the walk speed upgrade. I think I might be starting to fall behind. I guess that's one of the things about these games, right? It's all about trying to keep up with the escalation, right? If you don't get the right skills or you choose poorly, then eventually they're gonna overwhelm you with sheer numbers or strength. Should I get evasive, dodge plus 20, dodge move speed, character size minus 25%? Or dodge chance is increased by bonuses to your move speed. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Since I'm getting like move speed anyway. See if we can get to the max dodge tree upgrade. So that's another thing I've noticed about these types of games, right? When you have like some sort of mechanic that gives you a chance for like a super massive bonus, like, you know, crit chance or dodge chance, like the most powerful builds will usually revolve around trying to maximize the dodge chance / crit chance, which, because you can imagine, right? If a critical hit doubles your damage and you jack up that critical rate, you know, that's just as good as, like, you know, like a small damage increase, because imagine making yourself consistently hit double damage. It's just super good. Conversely, building up a chance to take no damage, also super good, right? Why would you get an increased defense when you can just you know, increase the chance up to the point where you know, where you take 0, right? If you get like even like a 90%, right? Sure, that one time your dodge doesn't pay off, you get vaporized, but until then, it's like, yeah, if you're good at dodging, then you probably don't have to worry too much. That said, now we got summons. Oh, I get... Should I get the Ghost Friend or the Scythe? Let's go with Ghost Friend. Need some extra bulletage. It's all in the reflexes, yeah. At the very least, knowing how to carve a path through your enemies, so you can like predict the trajectory of the rest of them and just bob and weave. Which, yeah, I guess does tie into reflexes. Heh. Dragon egg. Good, we got this 17 minutes in, so if I can get the other dragon upgrades, this dragon's gonna become a fearsome beast. I could use a reload perk right now, though. Ah, run and gun those. Alright. I'll take that. I feel like run and gun is just like, you know, if I'm not doing a summon build, run and gun is usually the ones that I usually go for, because being able to move faster while you shoot your gun just helps a lot with trying to outpace your enemies. You know, trying to slip around them. go with Ghost Wizard here. I wonder if there was like a patch that buffed boss HP, because it does feel like they're taking a little bit more time to take down. I know this is this is max difficulty, so they should take a bit, but it does feel like they take quite a bit. Kind of pumping rounds inside this fella and just they're still standing. Da 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 da. Nope, they're down. Summon tentacles twice as often. Yeah, double the tentacles and double the fun. They're, you know what? Forget I said that. Forget I ever said that. Go with Frenzy here because I want to pick up more summons. That said, probably splitting upgrades between summons and guns might not be the best move, but yeah. Oh. Didn't take long. Should I go with Tiny or should I go with Best Friends? We'll go with Best Friends. Alright, so now you get to see the full might of this Charger boss here. Look at that. Didn't even like take a breather from their last charge and they're already kind of moving at me. I mean, sure, the tail's like super obvious, but you know, you imagine trying to dodge that and trying to keep your eye on the other people, making sure that there's a way to kind of anti-Prometheus your way around them. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, see, I messed up. Thankfully, I had the shield, but bosses do deal double damage, so I can only take one more hit before they do me in, so I gotta be super careful now. It's like when people say you need eyes in the back of your head. Yeah, kind of need that sort of sixth sense, that sort of instinct that tells you, hey, you're about to get whacked in the back. Yeah, I'll go with Blazing Speed since I'm trying to up. Okay, that was a regular enemy, so I only take 1 damage for now. Ah, dragon's out. Unfortunately, I don't have any the damage / attack speed upgrades, so I can't make it better just yet. Oh geez, I could not sidestep that. I should have been able to, but you know, now that, oh man, that was way too close. Whew. Okay, this fella needs to go down soon. I don't think I can survive if the enemy volume starts nuts. See, I paid too much attention to the boss, and so I end up paying for that. All right. Let's try again. Maybe I should just go for a pure summon build. Forget the guns. Just focus on getting summons and making summons stronger. Like these spears here, since old Haster here has 4 HP, we can make them a bit more powerful than they were under Dasher. They're kind of pulling their weight right now. I don't actually have to fire my gun all that much because kind of just skewering everything in their path. Frenzies make them attack faster. Let them go. Oh yeah, just impaling everything. Dual spears. Even if I kind of rotate in a cool way, you can see they're kind of like spinning around. like some sort of orbital shield. Dragon egg. Picking it up without a second thought. Especially when I got 19 minutes left and a chance that I can get the damage/attack speed scaling upgrades. Yeah, let's do it. Gotta get away from that. Which means the dragon should hatch in time for me to take on Deer Charger. Ooh, what should I get? What should I get? Well, definitely gonna get Thunder Spawns. DPS on top of DPS. Let's go. Also, lightning spears. It just makes sense, you know? I think it might be because I've been conditioned by video games. Whenever I see a spear, right? Whenever I think of elemental spear, sometimes it's like lightning spear, right? The other likely element of spears I would usually think of is probably ice. Imagine icicles, right? That looks a lot like a spear. It also look like a bunch of things, but spear is like if you find an extra long icicle. Definitely get Age Dragon. That's not even it. That's not even a question. Alright, let's get the dragon scaling upgrades. The best part about those upgrades is that they tick up even when the dragon's still in egg form. So that means your dragon's just gonna be that much more powerful right out the gate, which is super rad. Magic Scythe. Yeah, let's get that. So the Magic Scythe used to have several upgrades that would also give you these summons that were like magic daggers. They kind of took the role that the deer has now. They would just like, you know, wander around the area and just stab enemies. I guess they took it out because they wanted to make the scythe better. At the very least, it all gives the summon sort of a unique role, right? The ghost kind of fulfills your orbiting turret role. The spears kind of function as your yeah, I should get Trained Dragon, even though I really want to pick up Trainer. Yeah, you have the Scythe that just orbits around your character and hurts enemies that run into it. And then you have the Dragon, which takes some time to come out, but when it does, it's a absolute menace. And then the spears, which stab things if they get close to you, so... I guess most of them do fulfill that role of hurt closest enemy, because like I think even the ghost also shoots at whatever enemy is closest now. It used to be, I think, it like shot in the direction of your cursor, or maybe it still does that. I don't. I forgot they updated Ghost. Like one of the Ghost upgrades used to be a 3-way shot, but now it just gets upgraded to a 2-way shot. Although the way you word it, right, Ghost Projectile +1 makes me think that maybe we'll add in like other ways to increase your Ghost Projectiles somehow. Hey, look at that. Again, I get twice as often tentacles. So the character-specific upgrades are usually random. Right, they're the ones that kind of drop out from the non-electric cage bosses. They come in a random order, usually. I just happen to get the twice as often tentacles twice. Which, you know, isn't too unlikely, considering, you know, it's only 3 of them. Sadly, I need to head off and take some meds. I'm feeling very sick. Take care and have a good... Oh, man. Yeah. Yep. Have a good one, Molecular Shadowfox, and hope you feel better soon. Thanks for stopping by. Oh man, you saw that egg flash red? Once I get out of the screen, you're gonna see some serious stuff. But for now, I'm just gonna make my scythe even scythier. Or maybe I should get the soul reap. Every 500th enemy kill drops a soul heart. Yeah, let's do that. That'll actually synergize well with the spears. I don't even need to do much. Just kind of just walk around. Dasher is a sort of a special case because every 25 kills I get to go around and just, you know, mow down the enemies even more. But man, actually astounded that I was able to get all the dragon upgrades so handily. Maybe this will be the one. Ooh, soul hearts are converted to max HP after a minute of gaining them. Yeah, let's do that. Make my spears even spearier. Superior spear. That's probably the name of a weapon in some game somewhere. What is it with people and finding alliteration appealing? I had to admit that I also find alliteration appealing. I guess it's because it just rolls off the tongue super nicely, right? Superior spear kinda has a nice ring to it. Sounds pleasing to the ear. Oh, here we go. Or I don't even need to shoot. I just let my cadre, my comrades, my party do their thing. Or I just juke every single time deer charger here tries to send its antlers into me. Ow. I zigged when I should have zagged. Alright, now I need to not get hit because I want this soul heart to turn into max HP. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Wow! I actually managed to kill it before the cage went down. I'm like more certain than ever. Yeah, summons. Just do summons for this run of the patch. And oh damn it, why couldn't you have given me the elemental thing at least? Well, you know, there's always the fourth choice. Just walk away. Right? If these Lovecraft tales have told me anything, it's just, you know, don't screw around with dark forces, right? Because only ends up with you probably getting messed up in some way or another, right? Even if you think you're gonna get like some sort of supreme power out of it, it's like, yeah, you might, but you're gonna end up like fucked up in some other way. It's like probably not worth it. That being said, I know that some cases like, you know, like dark forces probably coerced them. It's not like they just decide, yeah, I'm gonna go screw with Eldritch Evil now, ha ha ha. Right, not everything's an Evil Dead situation. There we go, another soul heart. What should I get here? Ah! Oh, I actually did not get magic spear? Huh. Well, let's fix that. Now my spears are gonna hit even harder. Yeah, that's right. How do you, like, what are these spears made of? I have to assume they're like, you know, wooden poles, metal tips. Yeah. You like having a long wooden rod rammed into you. That has been your mandated innuendo of the stream. Yeah, I don't even need to use my guns anymore. Just walk around. I have a feeling things are gonna start ramping up once the small fry disappear and I gotta contend with the larger folks. Yeah, that's another thing I didn't mention, but yeah, they also updated the enemy sprites in so much that they animated them now, right? It used to be that they were just like static sprites that floated towards you, which, you know, still had a certain menace to them, but But the animation does make things look a little bit more lively. It's cool. Soul Link. Ah, I see one of my soul hearts got converted into a permanent HP. I like that. We'll do it again. Or not. It said gain a soul. I wonder if there's like a limit to the number of soul hearts you can hold. Although if that were the case, I totally should have had another one. Definitely had like 2 soul hearts for a moment there, right? I know other HP upgrades kind of capped the amount of HP you could gain. Would be nuts. I guess the disadvantage would be that, well, you gotta survive a minute without getting a hit for your soul heart to turn into a permanent heart, so it's kind of the trade-off. You gotta be good. I guess that's the upshot and the downshot of those sort of be good skills, right? If you're good, you're gonna reap the benefits. If you're not, well, you're not gonna reap the benefits, but those who cannot reap the benefits will probably need the benefits, and those who don't need the benefits will probably most likely get them. I think there's a term for that. It's like more prevalent in like multiplayer games, you know, where they kind of reward players who win. The players who kind of get more stuff are able to fortify their things, increasing their likelihood to win, while those who lose, well, they're not getting as much stuff, so they're not going to be able to you know, get as powerful as their opponents, so it kind of has a snowball effect where, you know, if you don't leave it in check, if you don't have some way to kind of keep it in check, eventually the winning side's just gonna steamroll the losing side. That definitely don't feel too great. Here we go. Trainer. Yeah, let's get that. Just a universal damage increase for all my summons. What's not to like? Meanwhile, I'm basically fighting with pea shooters here, but that's okay. I got the everything else. Increases bullet damage by 15 when you gain a soul heart. Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe it'll help, at least help, let my bullets, you know, keep pace. At the very least, not fall behind as much as they would have usually. Kinda surprised that they haven't capped, like, any of this. Summon damage by 1% after every 15 enemies killed. Right, like most of these things would usually have some sort of cap, you know, just to keep things in check. That's the other thing about scaling abilities, right? It's like, you know, if you're really good at the thing that you need to do to increase it, then, well, yeah, you're just gonna have it just fly off the charts. Usually you have some way to keep it in check by either having a cap or by having it have over a certain time interval. And you don't. That's where you start seeing the numbers go up like super fast. Like I remember like was it the early days of was it Marvel Snap? I think there was like a combo like involving Blue Marvel and Onslaught and Bar Sinister. That if you managed to pull it off, you could, like, you know, give everyone a power buff to an absurd degree. So they like the change they did to Onslaught was kind of like the way it interacted with ongoing effects. So, you know, instead of doing it multiplicatively, it did so additively. So, you know, it was only a change for the high end, but it's one that comes so highly appreciated. But yeah, the synergies between soul hearts and the spear tree is kind of crazy. So I also gain damage for every soul heart I pick up. It's just crazy. Yeah, summons are in a pretty good spot. Like before, it's like you would only go with like a summon build if you were picking a character that was kind of conductive to that, right? So, for example, like, you know, you had the bat cannon, or you used the character that like summoned bats whenever you killed an enemy. That's usually the only time you'd actually go with summon build. Now it just feels like, yeah, you could go for a summon build with any character, which was probably their intent. And by golly, did they succeed at it. So I remember before, it used to be that you wanted to try to get elemental effects. It's like, get all the elemental effects, all the bullet procs, and you know, just build your way towards that if you weren't going for a summon build. And so as time went on, they started adding other skills that kind of made other builds viable, like the light magic tree made diamonds like pretty good. Ooh, I gotta be careful now, because I still have that one soul heart that I need to convert into permanent HP. I also need to go lay waste it to this fella. Oh, well, there goes my soul heart. Thankfully, I only lost it on a small fry. Oh, there's one to make it back. Ow, ow. Even the trees are folding like super fast. Have you tried? Oh, hey, what do I get? Summoning tentacles twice as often. Oh wait, I did get a different Haster upgrade. The first one. Yeah, it says twice as many tentacles, twice as often. All right. See, this is yeah, me read. What is this reading you speak of? Oh, I'm not. I think I have the one summon that does better with move speed, so I might as well pick up first level, make it a little bit faster. Making it faster does indirectly increase the DPS ever so slightly. The scythe does feel like kind of a last resort defense. It's like if they get through the dragon, they get through the ghost, they get through the spears, maybe the scythe can carve them up. Man, in a different universe, this will be like a horror game. Imagine anthropomorphized Haster coming towards you, like trying to juke through all the projectiles. You think you're safe, and suddenly a scythe comes flying through the air and just lops your head off. I feel like there's like a lot of video game premises that you could definitely reframe it as being actually pretty horrific when you think about it. Yeah, might as well get vitality. Make my spears even better. I don't think I saw another HP appear on my meter. Ah, nope, there it is. Maybe I'm just blind tonight. Oof. Okay, I should probably start firing my gun. Does feel like I need a little extra damage to try to clear the path, even though, you know, my summon's still doing a lot of heavy lifting here, but might as well try to help ease it where I can. Also, I can choose where to aim my gun, so I can perhaps shoot things that get too close to me. This is probably the one case where I don't want, like, the walk speed upgrade. And oh, here it is, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and not pick that, because we have 2 scythe upgrades we can get instead. I realized I didn't get any scythe upgrades, so my move speed boost is not helping my scythe at the moment. But if it comes around again, I'll be sure to pick it up. See, this is where, now this is a classic, 20 minutes till dawn right here. It's like enemies that come super duper close to you, and you're like on the brink of getting hit, but you're just barely keeping them at bay. You're just trying to feather your movements from left to right to try to stay out of their reach. I didn't even pick that for the healing item, because unlikely that I'll use it at the moment. I'm just in it for the extra summon damage. about damage on top of damage. Once this crowd clears out, I'm gonna have to run around real quick and get all the XP so I can just stack as many upgrades as I can before the boss waltzes in and starts. Did they? I think they might have changed. Did they? Don't think I picked a magic lens, and yet I have a. They're starting me on this magic lens upgrade. Must have. Either one of the runes gives me an instant magic lens and I never paid attention, or they changed one of the runes to give me a magic lens, because I definitely did not pick up a magic lens upgrade. Is that a glitch? Might be a glitch. This one might be useful for clearing things out when I get hit. Or I could go with quick hands. Or I could go with take aim. Don't have a lens. Why is it? It has to be a glitch. I had to look through my runes and see if any of them gives me a free magic lens. Alright, this crowd should clear out soon. There we go. Guess what? It's time to play Dodge Laser. First I'm gonna run around and see if I can get enough XP for another level. I don't think it's happening. Alright, time to fight. Those lasers are coming out often enough that I just have to stay in between whatever lane I've picked. Shield's back. Good. Make sure I stay close enough for the scythe to do its work. It's a lot of projectiles. Alright. What should I get? Pulsing summons. Your summons deal 50 summon damage to nearby enemies every 2 seconds. Or Magic Spear gains 50 damage every time you gain a soul heart. Go with this, since that affects everything. Ooh, yeah. Pulse might actually come in handy, too. It is, like, stacking that damage. Boom! What we got here? Still nothing for my summons. Thanks. I could just take the Tome of Speed. Might as well. 1 HP really isn't that much of a penalty anymore. I kind of like how the pulse sound effect does have different tones to it. I don't know. I guess it has to be intentional. I don't know. I feel like, you know, making it the same tone would probably make it really annoying, but, you know, you vary the tone a little bit, it becomes annoying a lot less quickly, which is probably good. Holy Shield now regenerates in 1 minute. Sure, why not? Still have some chance for that to come in handy. Alright, what's the final Haster upgrade? Haster's Tentacle deals 30 more damage. So, Tentacle's just like independent of everything else. So yeah, fortunately, since there's like no way to kind of scale the Tentacle damage, it kind of falls off, and oh my god. That's a lot of soul hearts. Maybe I should have gotten the Magic Spear upgrade. Yeah, why not? Summon Mastery, let's get that. Probably doesn't help that the current wave is all about throwing an inordinate amount of small fry at us. What should I get? What should I get? What should I get? Evasive, sure, why not? I wonder if dodging an attack still procs like hit effects. I could see a case for it being so. You know, just to make it feel good. Also, not being so, because that would just make on-hit effects perhaps busted if they do it wrong. Yeah, we'll get soul, or should I get divine wrath instead? Just add a little more DPS on top of my DPS. Yo, dog, I heard you like DPS, so we put DPS on your DPS so you can DPS while you DPS. And again, we kind of hit that period where it's just like, yep, we cleared all the hurdles. Now it's just all about trying to stick around till the end, until everything wraps up. Yeah, why not? Let's just get that. Only off chance I do get hit, and well, I did get hit, so I can at least boost my damage a teensy bit. Yeah, I feel like the easy nerf to these sorts of scaling abilities is just cap it off at some point, right? So it's like you can only have so many soul hearts, and you can only convert so many soul hearts into max HP. And that's what they did for light magic tree. I'm surprised they didn't do any sort of scale stopper here, any sort of cap. But again, early access, so there's plenty of time for them to come back here and there and just go, yeah, we're just gonna you know, just cap the number of extra stuff you can get from these scaling abilities. It's like, even if the enemies deal double damage, it's like not an issue anymore. I can shrug off so many hits, it's not even funny. Ah. That probably means if you, you know, you pick Diamond in the shotgun, you get the light magic, the spears, the soul hearts, and the max HP upgrade. You can pretty much become a smiting beast. Why not magnetism? We'll get that. Final minute just to get even crazier. I wonder if there is a cap to the number of hearts we get, or if there's just like so many hearts it doesn't fit on the UI anymore. Which one is it? Oh, let's fire the gun a little bit. Little few token shots. Like, oh, I'm being helpful. Sure, why not? Wind cutter. Just run around and get as much XP as we can in the final 10 seconds. Maybe we'll be able to get one more level out of it. Oh man, final second. We did it. We did it, folks. What are we gonna get now? I don't know. Tiny? Flash! Boom! Haster joins Darkness 15 Club. Let's go. Ah, summons are absurd right now. Alright, which one of you needs to get in there? Raven and Hina. Why not? We'll go with Hina. And the heck, we'll pick a flame cannon. Play that, go to Forest. We're in it to win it. See if we can get the summon upgrades. Ooh. Ow. It's a real good thing the one rune takes half your HP rounded up. So I can afford one hit from the small fry. Go as planned. Try again. course, the whole thing about the flame cannon is kind of have to. I think the intent is you're supposed to spread it around like a flamethrower, right? Get the burn on the enemies and let the burn damage just take them out. So let's see. I probably want to go with like scythe and maybe curse damage as well. After that, maybe focus on summons purely. Ah, ooh, wow! Look at that, threading the needle. Oh yeah. Should I go? Maybe divine blessing. Alright. Man. Ooh, I could get curse. Your bullets have 25% chance to inflict curse. If only to get this extra curse stuff here, because my crow curses. And by curse, I mean, you know, the curse of placing a hex on your enemies and not saying swear words at them. Oh, you're kind of funny if the curse was actually like, you know, once the mouth opens, you just like hear fuck or shit, and the enemy just dies to profanity. Ah, spears. Let's go with that. $20 damage for now, but that should be enough. First takes 1 second longer to activate, but gets even bigger. Make the crow a bit more useful as well. Ooh, dang, I got hit. That's okay, I do have the one perk that lets me restore HP every 5 levels. For now, that will be my source of healing. Why not? We'll go with Trainer here. Since I have the Flame Cannon, maybe I should go with the Pyro Mage perks as well. Oop. Part of me wishes the reload bar stays at the same spot, but it's like part of the risk reward you take. 400th enemy killed by a summon drops a soul heart. Let's do that. Let's get soul hearts on top of soul hearts. If I can't get the DPS, I might as well just make myself more survivable for now. It'll come in handy once the large group's enemies show up and I get soul hearts hand over fist. Yeah, I only get summon attack speed. Let's make them faster. Gas, gas, gas. Gotta step on the gas. It's kind of funny how many songs I've been introduced to via streams, whether it be just like karaoke or just music they play in the background. It's like, yeah, wow, some catchy tunes. I should probably look them up. Oh, man, this is pretty rad. I just keep adding stuff to my playlist. Alright, get in there and mess this fella's day up. Yeah, this is... Maybe I should get this. That way, since I'm getting it early, I can make my magic spears even nuttier. When it comes to scaling skills, you kind of want to get them early. Get them early and get them fast. Fire rate, minus 10%, curse damage plus 75%. Yeah, sure, let's do it. So I'm already sitting on like 200% curse damage as well, or plus 100% I should say. I think that means curse damage is now boosted to like 350%. So, you know, there's a lot of curse. It's a really big swear word they're hearing there. This is like beyond the level of fucking shit. This is just like sailor mode we're going here. And by sailor mode, I don't mean like, you know, magical girl Sailor Moon. I mean sailing the seas with a really salty tongue. Okay, so we'll pick best friends. Man. Guess we'll get Divine Wrath. Guess that's the one risk of, you know, picking all the first level skills. You slightly dilute the pool of upgrades. Although given all the trees they have now, it's like probably pretty diluted to begin with. I feel like at some point they gotta introduce some way to give rerolls to everyone. I think at this point it's like only one character who's able to reroll upgrades, but you know, whether they add it like via a rune or general upgrade or something. Oh, here we go. I feel like this is like the major roadblock of a Darkness 15 run. If you get through this, everything else is comparatively easier. Alright, let them run to us, because I need to find some open space where I can just juke in a triangle while my summons just mess them up. Also, that charge has a deceptively long range. It's like, yeah, you think you're gonna completely outpace it, but it's like, nope. They really want you to kind of just move perpendicular. So they want to make sure that's kind of drilled into your head. It's like, no, you're not. Don't try to outrun it. Just move to the side. Move away from it. There's a reason why we give you that sound effect that plays before it charges at you. Ow. The good thing I didn't have that upgrade that converts my soul hearts into maximum HP, or else I'd be very angry right now. For now, I'm just glad that I have the soul hearts to shield my current HP amount. Of course, the risk of the spears is that you have to be up close for them to kind of hit the enemy, so you have to maintain your distance, but not so much. That said, without the electric barriers, I do have slightly easier time getting around. Of course, enemies should start coming in very soon. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're in trouble. Yeah, we are. That was. Ugh. Maybe I shouldn't be using flame cannon with this character. Should be using flame cannon with Scarlet. Alright, alright. We are going to switch back to old reliable here. The SMGs. And now we can just do pure summons, save Curse Mage. I think it's called Dark Arts, probably. Yeah, even if you don't go like the bullet route, SMGs are just very useful to have. High ammo count, 2 bullets, which lets you cut through crowds a bit more easily, which you probably want to have. Darkness 15. Yeah, we're gonna go with Ghost Friend here. magic scythe. See, this is what I needed. I need some summons early on to help me carve these out so I can kill enemies fast. Because bullets too slow. Fortunately, don't have bare hands. Should go with trainer. I think about it, Curse not really damaging enemies, it's just running into them and applying Curse. So summon damage obviously not going to benefit it in any way. Unless there's like a character upgrade that will give it a benefit. Alright, we'll go with best friends. Yes, the thing about your gun of choice is that you need the gun early on, at least, and Flame Cannon is perhaps a little weak, and I guess it doesn't really gel with the other ability too well, so probably use the Flame Cannon with another character. Probably Scarlet, because Scarlet gets, like, flame benefits as well, so that'll probably be most handy there. Go with Feed the Beasts early on. That way we can scale up the summon's damage. Yeah. Nothing good here. Guess I'll get haste. Maybe I could have gotten vitality. At least let the magic spears hit a little bit harder once I get the right upgrades for it. It's a real good thing those explodey enemies don't have a really large explosion range. You practically have to run into it to make them hurt you. You can shoot them dead before they reach you, usually good to go. Ooh, I almost got hit by that one. Whew. There we go. Why not make the curses even cursier? I just need that one upgrade that boosts my bullet damage when I kill enemies via curse. And now, ooh, all right. Did I get running gun? Should I get Electro Mage? Maybe I should get Divine Wrath so I can carve a path to regenerating shield in 1 minute instead of 2. Actually, it'd be like a minute and a half thanks to the upgrade. Well, minute 35 to be specific. And if I get that upgrade, it'll have a shield that regenerates in 35 seconds, which this game, that's everything. And you consider that the Holy Shield normally regenerates in 2 minutes, so you're not going to see it very often, but being able to cut that time by like 75%, oh my god. Why would I not get that? That's like a free hit. It's even better than like the health regeneration upgrade. Okay, I need to march up to this fella here. Boy, I wish I had those spears. I could really use those spears. Give me spears. No spears, but I guess I can take Scythe Mastery. Make it hit a little bit harder. After this, I want to take like one run as diamonds just so I can do the Spear Soul Hearts HP plus and see just how absolutely nuts that one gets. Might as well pick up Vitality. It'll come in handy later on. I'm not in good shape right now. I don't have a reliable means of getting DPS. I'll manage to kill this before Chargy Deer comes at me. I had to get this again for the first time. Well, again, it's 1 in 3, and the odds that I would get it twice in a row aren't too low, so... That's the thing about probability. It's like... See people... Right, it's like a frequent thing people complain about. It's like when the weather says, oh yeah, we have a % chance for some weather, and then the weather doesn't happen. It's like, wow, yeah, wow. Boy, sure had some good guessing going on there when they forget that the probability is just a probability, right? This means it doesn't matter how high or low it is. If it's like not 100% or 0%, that means there's a chance that it could happen. Right, so even if it says there's like a 30% chance for rain and it rains, it's like, yeah, well, I guess that was the 30% time of that time, right? It's nothing wrong with the meteorologist or anything like that. It's just, it's how it laid out, and I should not have waffled there. I should have just kept going left so I could go up and just hope I could outrun before Chargy Deer does me in. Again. Oof, even old Reliable is proven to be proving to... I think it must be like the character that can only go around and inflict a curse. Which, you know, it's damage eventually, but you still gotta fend out yourself for a little bit before that damage kicks in, so... I guess I'll get Divine Wrath. Again, path to 35-second shields. Probably the best of the defensive options. Ah, Dragon Egg. Early enough to pick it up so that it hatches when Chargy Deer comes out. If I can get the other upgrades. Wait, when I get hit, why did my shield disappear? Oh boy. Thing about like picking too many defensive upgrades is that, you know, it's fewer offensive upgrades, which means you'll have to take a bit more, which might, you know, if you take it too far in one direction, you'll find yourself falling behind in the upgrade acquisition rate quickly enough. Ooh. So you gotta be careful about that. So we'll get Ghost Friend. Yeah, a lot of running. I think what helped Taster was that, you know, even if the tentacles didn't quite scale, it's still extra damage, so... In this case, I guess I'll get Magnetism. Means I won't have to get as close to pick stuff up. Oh, I was almost in that. Yeah, it's all Forspoken came out recently. That was like the game where people were kind of clowning on the trailer because, oh wow, why do you sound like a modern day smack talker in this fantasy world? Like, it's kind of funny how fast everyone was to come to kind of go and dunk on this thing. And from what I hear, game's like, alright, dialogue still maybe not your cup of tea, but you know, if you're in it for the gameplay, then you'll probably find some gameplay there. Ah, here's our spears. Yeah, we'll get... Maybe we should get Soul Reap. Get that one for now, so I can start collecting soul hearts. Man, oh man. Okay. Hey, there's a boss. Yeah, we'll get magic scythe. Alright. Alright. Ah! Oh dear. Can't shoot it through a tree. Well, except for every third bullet, which has infinite piercing. Dragon should hatch pretty soon, like another 5 seconds. I just need to keep everyone else at bay. I did get one of the scaling upgrades, right? I forget. There it is. Alright. Time to go nuts. Alright, what Raven upgrade do I get this time? Another crow. Crows deal damage equal to your bullet damage. Alright, I think that's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Yeah, we'll get soul conversion for now. Any way to convert these soul hearts into permanent hearts, highly welcome. Yeah, why not? Soul drain. Hearts on top of hearts. Yeah, now this is what we're looking for. Plus 10 damage for every max HP you have. So I just increased the damage potential of the spears by a lot-fold. I wonder if they'll like introduce like an upgrade that will increase summon's attack range. Right, the range at which they trigger. Then again, given how crazy nuts the summons are right now, probably don't need any upgrades at the moment. Alright, here we go. Again, chargy deer. Bane of my existence. Guess we'll get soul powered. Here we go. Time to play dodge deer. Dang it. Not juke out of the way, cause y'all keep cramping my style. Yeah, I got hit. Before the soul heart could convert into regular max HP as well. Yep, trained dragon. How do you train your dragon? You get the trained dragon upgrade. Yeah. Too bad Hiccup didn't have access to this, huh? All he needed to do was just to show up in the forest and fight eldritch monsters for like 20 minutes. Ah, it's open. Ah. Oh no. Okay, it's coming way too close for comfort. I need to just focus on perhaps just juking them for now. Ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. Could this be a run? Could this be a run? Yeah, I'm gonna get Tome of Elements. It's the safe tome. All I have to do is not get freaking hit. Oh, this is gonna be whew, okay. No. Oh my god. a very precarious position right now. Alright, alright. We're back out of final hit range. For now. Good with the shield, so I can afford 2 hits from a boss, 4 hits from the small fry. Ooh, definitely get that, because I'm about to pick up a soul heart here. I'll open the way. You know, still playing Fire Emblem Heroes, like, even after 7 years after its inception. I think most of the Nintendo mobile games I'm playing these days, right, still like Super Mario Run, Animal Crossing, Pocket Camp, and Fire Emblem Heroes. Like, mostly it's because, well, when I've spent a lot of time, like, oh man, I don't want to get this investment go to waste, which I know is some cost fallacy and all that, but hey, I'm getting these like platinum points, which yeah, I can put them to things, right? Right, like at first it was like, yeah, you can redeem them for these cool physical tchotchkes. Sure, you gotta pay shipping, but you know, if you're willing to do that, you can get some cool Nintendo related swag. Sometimes sort of Nintendo related swag. But now on the Switch, right? If you have like Nintendo Switch Online, you can also get these parts for icon creation based on various game series. It's like, oh man, they're only available for so long, so yeah, probably want to shell out some platinum points to get that stuff. It's like yeah, and I think they know where they know what they're doing. Uh-oh. Whew, I thought that my shield was gonna eat it there. Thankfully it didn't. Another soul heart. No, my shield. I'll go with best friends. Dang it. There goes my soul heart. Thankfully it's just a soul heart. Oh, there goes my other soul heart. The clear a path, get out of the crowd. Oh, there goes another heart. Feeling my damage is starting to fall off a little bit. I need to roll back around, get the XP, and hopefully get some of that back. Okay. I think I managed to... Nope. Here, maybe this will help. Increase my bullet damage. Ah, there's a soul heart there. Alright, swing back around and just shoot this crowd for big XP. Keep in mind the folks on the side. Yeah, why not? Just get that burn. Can you feel the burn? Divine blessing, I guess. There's a soul heart over there. Let's get that. Yoink. Ah, I see another soul heart. Yeah. Well, I could hang on to these soul hearts long enough for them to convert into max HP. There we go, this should help out. A 35-second shield. Should at least protect my hearts. Whew. Alright. Okay, it's because the minutes changed, so we have different enemy set going on right now. There's fewer of them, but they're larger. Probably faster. but I've kind of hit a good state for now. Yeah, I can probably just run around. This is the hunting round now. I just gotta run around and find enemies to kill. So I can take their XP and just try to scrounge every level I can get before the next mini-boss. Should probably also pay attention to where I'm running. You know what they say about overconfidence. There's lots of squishy sounds now. See, now you mix in the big folks with the little eyes that shoot the bullets at you. I'm like, oh man, it's a lot more stuff to pay attention to now. Ah, mini-boss time. I'd say they got enough summons here. Thankfully, this is not the one that charges at you. Ooh. I feel like I gotta keep staying on the move, because if I don't, they're eventually gonna surround me and there will be no way out. No way home. Ina, no way home. Yeah. Probably don't want character size plus 50% for this one, cause, yeah. They ain't Dasher where character size absolutely comes in handy. It's not gonna. Ow. Thank goodness I had the soul heart there. I should probably start shooting. I guess the thing about shooting is that since I don't have run and gun, oh jeez. Yeah, why not? Boost the summons output, because it's kind of nuts right now. Why don't we take this to ludicrous? Whew, 7 minutes. This is gonna be a tricky one, especially since I'm having trouble clearing a path to the enemies so that my summons can have at it. Ouch. Only 5 more hits. It's a real good thing the spear's damage is only affected by max HP and not current HP. That was the thing about the smite, that that one was scales off your current HP you had, so if you got hit, damage was gonna go down. So imagine if your build was relying on that, well, when you get hit, it's just gonna have that reverse snowball effect, right? Whereas where you would like win more, then this one would be like lose more. Yeah, why not? More curse damage. I'm not too reliant on my guns at the moment. Ah, dark arts, yes, probably the best thing they got right now. Once again, they've once again brought the numbers back up for these big fellas, so facing off against higher HP behemoths. Just slowly carve a path through. Hope my summons will be able to open the way. I desperately need the way opened. Enemies inflicted with curse take 30% with damage. Yes! But with my crows running around, cursing everything, will probably help them die faster. So, you know, it's not plus 30% bullet damage, it's like plus 30% all damage. So yeah, definitely super comes in handy there. Another soul heart. Ah, my shield came back too. How fortunate. Alright, what do I pick up? Guess watch and learn? Why not? Increase the pickup range so I don't have to get as close to get soul hearts. And uh-oh. It is time! I'll just clear out the rest of these folks here. Be mindful of the lasers. Well, it's firing often enough that I pretty much have to stay within the current wedge here. Just have to pretend I'm playing Toho while I desperately stay away from the lasers that are going to hit me for 2. Said, ah! Since it's the last 5 minutes, it's probably double damage, so can't rely on that either. Can't rely on slight mercy invincibility from getting hit by enemies either. Ow. That said, since this boss moves slowly, probably march up to it. And let the spears and the scythe do their thing. I got the shield and then I lost the shield. Okay. Summon attack speed. Yeah, that just boosts my bullet damage, which I'm not relying on at the moment. Woo! Alright. Starting to look up. Starting to look up. Once I take care of this enemy, I should be able to handle the rest of the crowd. No problem. Alright, what can I pick up? Yeah, not a fan of any of these. Just gonna walk away. Just gonna walk away. Eh, why not? Well, actually, we can just get vitality. Woo! Alright. Inflicting curse also inflicts burn on enemies for 35% of curse damage. Yeah, let's do it. Get now. 3 minutes. We just get pulsing summons. Go with haste. That'll at least benefit the scythe. And bloodsuckers. Probably could have used that earlier, but oh well. Can't get everything you want, right? You just gotta make do with what you have. That's the nature of these roguelikes. Just gotta hope the cards fall in your favor. You get what you need to survive the early run, and get what you need to kind of help manage the scaling of the later enemies. Wow, I'm getting all the summon boosting stuff now. Why not? Culling. Probably could have used that earlier, but oh well. They still come in handy for this last minute here. Ah, so many projectiles. What do I get? Maybe... Man. Oh, he's kind of low. Guess I'll get Power Shot. Increases knockback, which will help push him away a bit more. It's kind of what I need at the moment. Don't need to necessarily kill him, I just need to... I need for them to get out of the way so my summons can keep DPSing him down. Alright. Guess we'll go with, Electro Mage. I do have the other lightning proc abilities, so maybe I'll make my lightning more lightning gear. We see a soul heart up there. Not that it matters, it doesn't even seem to be registering on my HUD. It's just like right up to the clock. Shield's back. Why not? Let's get the Electro Bug. I forgot there was an Electro Bug summoned within the Electro Mage tree. And look at my orbiting summons around me, just all faithful companions. Guess I could get Electro Mastery for these last 10 seconds here. Oops, my shield! Oh, my shield. Oh, there it is. Another character joins the Darkness 15 club. How many do we have left now? It's just Hina. And for weapons, we still need a flame cannon and grenade launcher. Let's try one more run. Go back. Akina, flame cannon, and all right. This will be the final run, win or lose. We'll see how this goes here. Guess I could go with Electro Mage since that has summons. Oops. Spears. Should help me in this early game here. So yeah, Hina's ability I can see working kind of like as a summoner, but also, you know, as an evasive move. Yeah, I should get the dragon. The dragon early on. Ooh. The only problem with the dash, I don't think it's an invincible dash, so I gotta be mindful of where I'm gonna take it, because I don't want to dash into an enemy. Should I get Soul Drain? Yeah, I should get Soul Drain. Because it's Soul Hearts. Sometimes I do wonder how, ouch. Should have been paying attention. trainer for now. So we can get the higher tier skills in that tree. We're saying we're able to evade everything for now, but I wonder once the number of enemies goes up, that dash ability is going to become more of a liability. The ability becomes a liability. So it has syllables that are sounding similar, so it has a bit of a nice, how would you say? It's like a nice feel, nice mouth feel, nice cadence. Not sure what the term would be for that. Ooh, now I'm gonna get Soul Knight. Or should I get this instead? Summon damage increases by 1% early on, so allow it to scale up, whereas soul hearts come by a bit less frequently. I'd assume since it says every 15 enemies killed, it's just 15 enemies killed in general. Definitely want to get this early on so that I can start kicking butt sooner. Ah, dang it, why you had to give me both of them? Well, I'm definitely gonna get damage, because it also has that other skill that boosts bullet damage by percentage of dragon damage, which then probably affects my shadow clone. Because right now it's like kinda not doing all that much. Ooh, that's where the dash comes in handy. See that gap's about to close, like just dash through it quickly, thread the needle while you still can. Hey, that was quick. Wow. Hina automatically reloads after using her dash. Ooh, wow. The Cassidy ability. Alright, Soul Reap. Let's get Soul Hearts on top of Soul Hearts. I have a complete different strategy where it's just like fire mag until empty, dash, repeat, which would normally be Hina's strategy. If you get that character upgrade early on. If you don't, well, you're just gonna have to play it like 20 minutes till dawn. Here, we'll get this conversion to max. I think finding synergies with skills just feels nice, right? It's like early on you get the one of them, get the vision upgrade because it also has the one upgrade that the tree includes an upgrade that also increases your pickup range. Or is it the other way around? You get the pickup range because there's a vision range, and then you can get the vision range upgrade and get all the stuff that synergizes with vision range. Is like, yeah, a reason to invest in other trees as well. Let's see. I'll get this just for fire rate. But I should probably get magnetism. Just so I don't have to walk as closely to XP to pick it up. We're about to fight Chargy Deer very soon. I have no idea how well this build is going to do against it. That seems to be like the run decider, right? If you get through that, the rest, you know, there's still some challenging bits, but nothing quite as hard as Darkness 15 Charge Deer. Man, it sounds like a Mega Man enemy. Want Charge Deer to appear in, where are they up to now? Mega Man 12? Yeah. What would Charge Deer have? I guess it would be like an electric tackle ability, a all things considered, because, you know, charge is like electric charge, but also charge at your enemies. Real good thing this dragon can clip it for the burn damage. Ooh, this dash will also come in handy when I need to juke out of the way. Ooh, I almost dashed the wrong way. Or no, I did dash the wrong way. It's just that I almost paid for it. I'm doing okay. Ow. Hey, it did it! What do we got here? Yeah, we're going the summon route, so let's do it. Just further increase the summon's potency here. Wow, look at those spears go, man! My goodness, they're just putting in the work. So is my dragon, for that matter. Boy, I could sure use some friends to join the party, but for now I will take Dragon Bond. Oh right, I can instantly reload by dashing, so even reload speed isn't quite a liability anymore. Ow, see, that's where dashing willy-nilly becomes an issue. I gotta pay attention to where enemies are so I don't dash into them. Come on, me! Don't let this hurdle overcoming go to waste now. Going to get the ghost. Get the ghost. Boy, look at it go. It's just spitting out little projectiles. Ooh. I realized my shadow clone also was affected by... I have to say shadow clone is affected by bullet speed. Or fire rate. Or something. What do I get now? I guess I'll get... Watch and learn. Definitely not Holy Arts, because that triggers per reload, and I'm not reloading fast enough for that to matter. Gotta be... okay. Yeah, if you hold down the dash button for a short time, you get a short dash, so... I like it when they do that. Gives you a bit of control. Lets you use the summon ability for purposes of summoning. Definitely go with Divine Wrath here. I just need Scarab upgrade to come back, so I can rain lightning death on my enemies. Alright, we're at a good spot for now. Ooh, definitely get Trained Dragon. Took it long enough to show back up, but thankfully there's plenty of time for the benefits to spiral. Should have saved that heart. Don't know why I didn't. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Dang it! Smacked into an enemy. Ah, there goes another soul heart. Okay. Starting to feel little heat here. Ow. forget. Might as well... Yeah, why not this one, since I'm probably gonna get hurt. Can at least give an opportunity to clear the room when I lose a soul heart, because I'm inevitably gonna lose a couple of soul hearts. Which again, bosses are immune to because... Ooh! Wow, practically turns into a smart bomb. God damn. I'm gonna get thunder spawns. You've been thunderstruck. AC/DC. For some reason my parents were like, or at least one of my parents was like, I don't think they understood what AC/DC was, because I remember listening to that music, and then my father caught ear of it and were like, man, why are you listening to this screamo stuff? I'm like, my man, this is like an old school rock band. Do you not know your classic rock? Which is doubly ironic because my father listens to old-timey music. So yeah, it's funny. What do I get? Maybe best friends. Wow. It's like a mobile turret now. I have to assume the Shadow Clone also gets affected by summon buffs. Yeah. Doing okay for now, but I could really use a scythe. Well, since I'm able to, might as well do dash fire, dash fire. Just need to be mindful of where I'm going. I think I almost dashed into an enemy there. Guess we'll get pulsing summons, extra summon damage, and they also deal a tiny extra amount of damage every little bit. Ugh. I'm sitting on a lot of hearts now, so should be able to withstand a bunch of hits. Ow. Won't be able to withstand that much if I keep getting hit, though. Just swing back around and get that soul heart. Hey, there we go. Got the trigger. I have a feeling that skill's gonna get nerfed too. 80 HP seems like a lot. It's a whole lot. Yeah, culling. I am facing some higher health folks, so it'd be nice to be able to insta-kill them, which will help me, you know, keep the herd manageable. It's all about management in one way or another, right? At least enough to cut a path through the crowd when you need it. Hina is now invincible during her dash. Hina's dash deals damage equal to triple or bullet damage to enemies in the way. Ooh. So dashing is less of a liability. I have to imagine you still have to pay attention to the end point, because dashing into a crowd's still a bad idea, I have to imagine. Also projectiles. Ow, like like I just ran into one right now. Guess we'll get Soul Knight. Just in time, too. I have to keep in mind, I don't need to dash right away. I can wait for an opportunity to present itself and then dash. And even though I'm invincible during the dash, I probably still don't want to make it a point to dash into enemies, because I don't think I quite have the skill needed to, you know, dash through everything like a ninja. A ninja I am not. I just like the way they usually have ninjas dress. I don't know. Just like a short kimono. Maybe if I ever, like, you know, put in a request for an alternate outfit, I'd probably make a short kimono one of them. I guess we'll get evasive. 20% chance to avoid damage will come in handy. Ah, there. I got hit twice. Must have had a couple bullets run into me. Guess we'll get Divine Blessing. Alright, I need to bust the path. Let's wait for the shield to come back so I can reload slightly more quickly, although I remember I can dash. Looks like how I was about to dash into that enemy over there. Well, letting their enemy smack into me, but that's okay. Soul Hearts are now kind of like smart bombs. Oh, wow, okay, wow. You kind of snuck up on me there. I wasn't even paying attention to the timer there. Oh boy. Probably gonna have to hope I don't get the wrong pattern of bullets. Whew, lucked out. I lucked out. Guess I'll get nimble. Ooh, I forgot. I have an invincible dash. I could probably just dash through the lines if I absolutely need to. I do have lots of HP, so I can afford a hit or two here and there. Not that I need it, because I've defeated it. Definitely gonna get elements. Least harmful of all the options. Oh geez, that's a lot of bullets. I ran into it. Just running in like I'm invincible. There goes the barrier. We're in the home stretch, baby. Got one more boss here to take care of. This fool, this pterodactyl right here. We're gonna make quick work of it. Fortunately, I have to drive you into extinction once more. Ooh boy, what do I get? Guess we'll get... yeah, none of these. Guess we'll get rapid fire. Shadow clone attacks 3 times faster. Eh. Probably actually the one that I don't need the most. At least until now. Holy cow, that's like practically a blender. Finally a scythe. Also, I realized I can just stand still and click the button to just generate a clone on the spot. That might have come in handy. Guess I'll get light bullets. Yeah, all I gotta do now is survive 3 minutes, but that's probably not an issue anymore. I think I've got this in the bag. It's just a small fry from here on out. Yeah, why not? Stalwart shield. What else am I gonna get? Got 2 minutes left. I already got most of the good upgrades. Everything else is just icing on the top. I have to wonder if a soul heart gets converted to a permanent heart. Since I technically kind of lose a soul heart, I guess that triggers the other effect, and that's why I just randomly have that pop off. It's kind of rad. More unintended synergies, I have to assume. Oh boy, now my shield's going absolutely bonkers. Why not? Make this lightning even crazier. Oh, that's my electro ammo refill procking like crazy. Huh. God damn, so it's no longer Spark that gets the maximum benefit from this, it's just everyone can do it now if you get the right set of upgrades. Oh boy. Let's see if I can get at least one more level. One more level before time runs out. Oh. Just move around. Keep her steady. Yeah, Scythe Mastery, why not? Final minute. We'll just make the scythe even faster, even spinnier. Oh. That's okay. I can take plenty of hits, barring an extremely bad run of luck. I should be able to make my way to the end here. If I can get another level on top of this level I already have. I should have gotten run and gun now. I am no longer Dash Ninja, I am Flame Ninja. I wonder if I could get even another level. Alright! Woo! That's 2 in 1. Flame Cannon and Hina both joined the Darkness 15 club. Alright, well, I have the grenade launcher left to get Darkness 15, but I think I'm gonna go and take it easy now because it is early in the week, so I probably should go take a rest. But yeah, that will do it for this look at 20 minutes till dawn. I'll probably come back to it once they throw in a few more updates. I'll probably try to do another run off stream to see if I can get grenade launcher into Darkness 15. But yeah, I'll wrap things up here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow to return to Hot Wheels Unleashed. I got the GOTY pack back when it was on sale, so got some extra cars and some extra tracks to check out. Good to see what they have in store. Yeah. Let's see if I can raid anyone. See who's on right now. It's like usually 2 ways I go with this. Let's see. Ooh, I wanna pick. I have like following a lot of channel at the moment, so sometimes a bit of a choice. It's like, boy, do they have a game that would probably be cool to raid into, or have like a cool design, or do I think they just deserve a raid in general? Okay. Alright, I think I have picked. Let me go and raid. Looks like Yui Suzukaze playing Apex Legends. It's an FPS game that, unfortunately, is way out of my skill level, but I enjoy watching it nonetheless. So go and say hi to them and enjoy. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night, or day, or afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is.